Okay, New York session live. Starting my New York session in 15 minutes. I usually start my New York session at the start of the H8 bar, which is at 9 o'clock in Jakarta. But there was late news today, so I'm just going to wait until news plays out. It's Mondays, so on Mondays, start of the new week, I don't want to be too aggressive. I want to be more conservative, and definitely don't want to start off the week with a loss. So that's why I'm waiting for news to play out first. So scanning the New York pairs, I got my New York pairs here. Left side are day setups, right side are weekly setups. Updated the scanner over the weekend, so now I got the breakout levels and peak levels all in here, and I also have breakout setups as well as fake out setups all in one chart. So obviously lots of breakouts right now, lots of alignment on the USD pairs. NZD, USD, GU, USD CAD. We got CAD news coming up right now. And let's see what it does. CAD breaking out. USD Swiss has just triggered. Between all these, I do like NU and GU. We got 100% bearish confluence on both of these. All the levels are bearish. We got lots of swing points on GU as well as NU. USD CAD got no swing points. Text in white is our swing points. Trend reversal on NU. And we also got weekly and weekly setups on both NU and GU as well. False breakouts on NU and GU. So I think I'm going to narrow it down to NU or GU at the start of the new hour. So NU, we got higher time frame breakout levels, all bearish, peak bias, bearish. Bullish breakout week, we got below that. Bullish breakout day. Always love to see breakout days. I prefer if previous day high gets faked out, but the other way I can enter is if price gets below the breakout level. So we broke out below previous day low already. I would have traded this if there was no news, but yeah, like I said, since it's Monday, I don't want to be too aggressive. I'm going to wait for news to play out. So that's NU, GU's looks, I think it's the exact same structure. So yeah, pretty much the exact same structure. So can't go wrong with either one. We have the daily breakout level down here. So this, if I'm going to take the trade on GU, I'm going to be targeting this breakout level. There's another one over here. Got to be careful of that. And NU breakout levels are a bit closer. So GU might be the safer one to take. So USD CAD, USD Swiss. Generally don't like to trade Swiss pairs, so I might skip that, especially if the other pairs are moving. USD CAD breaking out here, but it's an outside week. So looking at the week over here, it's an outside week. Usually on outside bars, I prefer if price reaches the edges first before I get involved in this one. I can also see a big range here on the H4. Looks like we've triggered the low, so it does make sense to take buys on this. Coming into that fake out level, this is the first level that I'd be careful of. Got a daily breakout level right here as well that we're just at right now. So a little bit mixed bias on this one. I still think I'm going to stick with NU or GU. So we got 10 minutes until the new H1, and let's see if I can catch anything at that time. Let's see what else we got. Indices, NAS broke out. I was watching this, but I did not like how we were right at that previous week high. And so I do want to see a pullback before continuing this move up. GJ breaking out down here. US 30 was in a range. On the H8, there was an inside bar on the H8. And we did fake out that higher of the range. We haven't touched the low of the range yet, so we're range bound on US 30. I did think that this was going to come up, but got to be careful at range. It reacted exactly at that level. I always love to see when things react exactly at levels that I'm looking at. And now it's coming down. A little bit of a weird one. I wouldn't have expected this to happen. Um, Let me see. Well, we're at all-time highs, I think. So you never know what can happen at that point. Inside day, and we're range bound, so anything can kind of happen here. I would, uh, if I'm gonna be buying, I'd rather buy at the lows over here. So nothing on US 30 SPX hard time frame breakout levels, all bullish. I'm looking for buys. I prefer to buy breaking out of some sort of level. We got an inside bar here. So inside bars create ranges, and so this does make sense if price can break out of here to take it up. But I prefer if price kind of consolidates a bit more. I like to take breakouts on the H4 instead of on the H8. So we got inside bar here on the H4, and we have not come out of that. We have triggered the high of this. Okay, so it does make sense to take a breakout trade on this. And I do like that it rejected. I want to see some consolidation here, and then I can take a breakout of SPX. I'm going to set a alert just in case that happens and I'm not looking at it. So that's it. I'd be looking. Well, I always like NAS. NAS is my favorite pair, so I'm going to keep this up. NU or GU? Which one was it again? I think it was GU, but it has moved quite a bit. So I need to see a pullback on this, and hopefully that comes in the next hour. And what else we got? Yen pairs. I'll have a look at that in a bit. Okay, so yen pairs. I'm bearish on yen pairs. I prefer price to come up and fake out the highs to take it down, but everything is already breaking out. CADJPY. I might go with CADJ, or should I go with GJ? Let me have a look. So I'm looking for swing points. Reason why swing points are important in my trading is because, like I said, that's the highest point. That's when the market is just reversing. So if you can get a position right at that point, that's the best possible place to take a trade. So it's super important in my strategy to be looking for swing points. And so in terms of GJ, the yen pairs, only CADJ and GJ has some swing points on the hard time frames. The rest do not. And so I'd kind of be looking at both of those. There was news on CAD pairs, so maybe that'll be what pushes this market, breaking out of that previous month low. Everything bearish. Yeah, no reason at all to buy this. Coming up to that yearly open, bearish breakout week. In 6 minutes, if it closes like this, it'll be closing as a breakout of the previous week low. Breaking out of a consolidated move, ranging on the H4. I like CADJ. I'm going to keep that. UJ, I think UJ was the only one that has not triggered the previous day low. So everything else has triggered the previous day low. I can see it straight on my indicator here. UJ is the only one that has not triggered that previous day low. So in general, I prefer if that previous day low has not been triggered, if I'm going to continue this move down. So on UJ, I think I would be waiting for a pullback up here to take it down. But I don't think that'll happen, but I'm just going to keep that there just in case it does. So we got 5 minutes. Let me see anything else. Yeah, that's it for now. Gold, fake out retracement. We faked out that previous day low, faked out the previous H8 high, and it does make sense to bring it down. But I've said many times before that this fake out retracement cycle is the one that I take most losses in. So I got to be careful about taking any sells on gold. I definitely have a sell bias on gold. Bearish fake out week and higher time frames are all bearish, all have swing points, but I just got to be careful of that previous day low level. Price tried to break out, and it got the market rejected it. So that tells me that this is a strong level. Got to be careful of that. Okay, 5 minutes. Don't see anything else at the moment. I think I'm going to be just sitting on CADJ. I didn't do GJ. Let me double check. GJ versus CADJ in terms of the daily. Can't go wrong with either, I think. Both kind of identical to me. Between GJ and CADJ, I do prefer trading GJ, even in New York session. In terms of how much room I have here on the weekly, I'm looking at the next breakout level right here. Got some space, a little bit of space, not the best. Would prefer some more space to take the trade. And on GJ, we got, again, looking for the next breakout level. Don't see any breakout level. Here's the next one. So actually, I think GJ might be the one. We got a peak over here. I need to see price get below this level, or at least I need to be careful about this. Just gonna keep that up, just so I can see that we're coming down to that previous month low, and let's see if I can catch something here. So 3 minutes. Gonna pause it. Okay, 10 seconds to the new H1 bar. Let's see if news is going to do anything or if I should have entered much earlier. Okay, not much of a reaction yet. See these USD pairs. It is kind of reversing some of the moves. Okay, GJ coming on down. Let's see if this will pull back and I can take an entry on this one. I'm going to set an alert here on GJ, and I'll be alerted if it's going to pull back. So here we go, some news. Not doing much, nothing immediate. And so I guess I'll be looking for either GJ or CADJ to set up. But right now I don't got anything to do but to just wait for the setups. So right now I've coded all my setups and it's perfectly coded. There's no reason for me to look at a pair unless it's lit up. So right now I got US 30 over here. Sell setup on US 30. It looks like, but not the cleanest levels to be looking at. So still just gonna sit and wait until something sets up. Okay, finally got some decent pullbacks. We got a pullback, nice one on CADJ. GJ also gave me a little bit of a pullback, hoping, wish it was a bit deeper. So I think I'll focus a bit on CADJ. So what I'm looking for to get in on CADJ is either a fake out of this M15 high or a closure below this M15 breakout level. So we're going to set some alerts. Not going to sit around and watch this. I'm just going to see if I get an entry. I'll get an alert if it's going to go on my way. So nothing else set up for me. Um, if I didn't care about news, there's a lot of nice movement here, nice breakouts. Could have taken all of these, but again, I need to be a bit more safe on news days, especially on a Monday. I'm not going to take any unnecessary risk on Mondays. I have plenty of days in the week to get some money, so I'm not going to risk too much on a Monday. Okay, so gold looks like it's doing something interesting. Okay, so I'm still on CADJ, still on GJ, and I'll be looking at gold now, seeing if I may possibly get a late entry on gold. So again, gold bias for me is bearish. Need to be careful about that fake out of the previous day low. We're in a range, faked out that high. Don't have a lot of space to that previous day low. Let's see when the next H4 bar closes in 2 hours. Did come up and fake out that high. So that's faking out the peak is the first sign of a reversal. But that reversal is not confirmed until it gets below the breakout level. So this might be, it's a bit too close to that. Yeah. I need to pull up a bit higher if I'm going to take a risky one right back to this fake out level. Yeah, so not going to do anything on gold. Still waiting on CADJ and GJ. Looks like CADJ is pushing down now. So again, I need a fake out of the previous M15 high, which I got, and now I'm looking for a closure below the M15 breakout level. So let's see if this closes below. If it does, then I'm going to take an entry on this one. So we're getting below that fake out level. Let me just go on my MetaTrader, make sure I got everything set up the way I want it. Now looking for an M5 closure below the M15 breakout level. And that's all I need to take the trade. So we got 1 minute. We're waiting for that. GJ was the other one. I like the CADJ pullback, but I prefer GJ in general. Quickly decide here. UJ still hasn't come up. Let's take a look at the daily. Got some space down to that breakout level. CADJ. Okay, I'm going to go with CADJ. I like the daily structure a bit better. I like faking out that previous year high. So I got that alert telling me that it's setting up. So I'm looking at the right pair now. 30 seconds left. Here we're breaking out of the previous year high. So it's a little bit of space there. CADJ, we're underneath that previous year high. Faked out the previous year high. Flipped that monthly breakout level. And now we're pushing below the monthly low. That's a trend reversal on the monthly. So I'm going to take this one. Okay, waiting for this 5-minute closure. I got 2 time frame alignment, M5, M15, and now waiting for continuation to take this move. Just need it to push down a little bit. Okay, I'm in now. That's all I needed for it to enter. 1 bar stop on this, and I'm looking to trail the move. So I'm going to break out, and so when I'm breaking out, I don't generally have any target. I'm looking to trail the move. So the next one, let's see, breakout, daily breakout level here. Got to be careful of here. So I'm looking at breakout levels. I'm always targeting these breakout levels. Don't have a specific target, but I'll be looking to trail the move to at least this breakout level. It's about 1.5 hour. Not the best, but good enough for a Monday. And I think that's it. My session's done in 10 minutes. Am I going to sit around? Let's see, EuroCAD, not the cleanest one. EuroCAD now. Inside day, no thanks. CAD Swiss, breakout day here. CADJ, that's one I took. And yeah, that's it. Gold, I'm skipping gold because it's too close to that previous day low. And that's it. Okay, so one trade on CADJ, and I think I'm done for the night. And I'll be back when price gets to where I want it to go. So I'm going to pause it. Again, not going to trade anything else. Got some setups on the weekly here, but a lot of them have already moved. I need these to pull back. Lots of nice moves. Really nice breakout move here on NAS, but just needed to be careful with. Um, there was this previous week high here, and then there was late news. I really hate when there's late news because it kind of prevents me from getting in on some of these early moves. But you know, I'm an aggressive trader, but I'm not a reckless trader. So just got to be careful and yeah, be careful of news, and that's why I took kind of a later trade today. Only one trade, and let's see if this plays out. I'm going to pause it, and I'll be back when I start taking partials. Hard time frames all bearish. Going to be taking partials and trailing the move. Okay, CADJ hit the first target, taking partials here. Going break even and letting the rest run. Gonna let it run overnight, see where it goes, and I'll reassess tomorrow morning. So that's it. Done with the session. Gold, not doing anything, doubling back. Lucky I did not get in on that. Had no entries on NU or anything else. CADJ was the only one that I kind of liked, and looks like uh, that's the only one that gave quite a decent move after news. Let's see, CAD Yen. I think I picked the right one. GBP CAD GJ, also a nice move, but it was too far down. I like CAD J better because it pulled back more. And I did not really see anything else that I immediately liked. I always try to take the easiest trade, not trying to overthink it or anything like that. Just take the trade, get your money, and get off the charts. Nice moves on yen pairs. Again, it would have been so much nicer to get in earlier, but couldn't get in early because of news. USD pairs. Yeah, again, really nice moves before news, but got to be careful with things like that. Missed a nice breakout on NAS, but I wasn't trading before the news, and nothing else. Looks like nothing else I missed. And that's it. Okay, so recap, CADJ trade, higher time frame breakout levels, all bearish. We flipped that monthly breakout level. Peak bias are bearish as well. Bearish fake out month, bearish breakout week. We got below the breakout level, below that monthly breakout level, and we broke out below the previous week low. It's a trend breakout on the weekly, daily, breakout day, everything breakout. I always love trading breakout days. There's only one direction these trades will go if it stays on the breakout, on the right side of the breakout level. Broke out of previous day low. Was waiting for news at 10. Couldn't do anything until it pulled back, and then I got in on this M5 alignment with the M15, and I took partials as price got to that fake out level right here, and then now I'm just gonna this one right here, fake out. This is faked out the previous week low. Oh no, sorry, this is a breakout level. So it took partials at that breakout level, and let's see if this wants to continue on down. And that is it. Done with the session. Gonna go watch some Netflix and then get to bed.